What's happening? Am I live? How do I even know if it's working? Hi! Well, let's see. Is everything happening the way I expect it will? Yes, okay. Happy Thursday. There we go. Okay, I thought something was weird. All right, it's happening now. Had to make sure Instagram was happening. I suspected it was not, and now it is. Okay. Whew, that was a smooth start. The night is louder than it's been before. I hear it knocking on my walls and doors, saying soon enough it's time to go. But these precious hours, I keep you close. Of all the nights in recent memory, there were so many you were far from me, and I just heard my heart keeping lonely time, wishing yours was there to echo mine. If the papers would all print old news, they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Well, I fear I turned you upside down when I tore you from your hometown, just to make you wait at home for me and keep this fire alive tirelessly. But if your patience ever reached an end, tell me, baby, what would I do then? Say that it's all right to ease my mind, though you told me so 1,000 times. If the papers would they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Faces seem to come and go, but yours, my love, will never change. Thank you. Hey, Vincent. Hey, Joshua, Dawn. Hi, Steven. Yeah, so this is totally impromptu. I just decided this morning that I wanted to have one more opportunity to tell you guys about the Patreon special offer that I'm running that ends tomorrow, Friday, at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So until tomorrow at noon Pacific, you can sign up for my Patreon at any level, so starting at just $5 a month. And if you do, then I will email you a free download of my live album that I recorded in 2018 at The Burren in Somerville, Massachusetts, at my sold-out hometown album release concert with a full band. And what's so special about this album is that nobody has heard it except for my patrons. And I just thought, I had this record, I recorded it professionally, I mixed it in a studio. It sounds amazing, and it was such a great show. The band sounds incredible. Some of the best live singing I've done, and I just thought, I want to share it with folks who want to support me in that way on Patreon. So this is the offer that I've been running for almost 2 weeks, and it ends tomorrow. So I just thought I would go live this evening and let you guys know that you have tonight and tomorrow morning to sign up. And I don't know when this recording will be available. Joe says, been there, done that. I know. Some of you have already done this, and I love you. Those of you who are already my patrons who are watching right now, thank you. It is so nice to see you on here. As always, I've got Instagram right here, by the way. If it looks like I have a split personality, I'm trying to look at two lenses. I'm so glad, Steven and Joe, that you guys are enjoying it, and Vincent, thank you guys so much. Yeah, so I've been sending out the downloads to my existing patrons. I've had some of you with me since last spring, and for those who have just signed up in the last couple weeks, thank you. I am thrilled to report that my membership has actually doubled since I started the special offer. So I really couldn't be happier. And I just, want to make sure that as many people know as possible that this is still happening until tomorrow. So if you've been thinking about becoming a patron, this is a great time to do it. Let me see. I want to just show you guys this so you can see. Just go to, oops, that's not the right one. Go to patreon.com/AliceHowe, and that is where you will, hi Emily, that's where you will find it. Oh my God, somebody just signed up. What? Wait a minute. This is exciting. I just got an email and then it disappeared. Where is it? Ray! Thank you, Ray. You must be watching right now. Please say hi in the chat if you are. Thank you. Okay, well, if you sign up right now, I will totally give you a shout out right now. Thank you, Raymond. It is a pleasure to have you. Well, that's why I'm doing this. I guess it's worth it. Every little thing. Oh, you can't see me. I forgot. Here I am. Thank you, Ray. Now you can see my face. I'm looking at you. I see that email come in. All right. Well, I'm going to play a couple more songs. And hi, Toby. Hi, Joe, George, Jean. Am I persuasive? Thank you. Thank you. I try, I learned that in school. Let's see. Well, I started with What We Got Is Gold because it's almost Valentine's Day. And let's see. Yes, go ahead and share it, Toby. I didn't really tell anyone I was doing this. It was very impromptu. I think I'll do another kind of a love song. They're all love songs. Emily, you're a peach. See, if for those of you who are watching Inside Live every week, I'm always so distracted that, oh, hi, Elizabeth. I don't get to respond to the comments in the chat because there's too many coming in, but now I can just like actually say hi to everybody. So, hello. Elizabeth, you are already a patron, so you have already received the download. I hope you're enjoying the live CD. The special offer runs until tomorrow, so just go to patreon.com/AliceHowe, and I will send you a download personally right away. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. I know I laughed when you left, but I only hurt myself. Oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, yeah. I'll bring you jewelry and money too, but that ain't all I'll bring to you. Oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah, yeah. You know I'll always be your slave until I'm buried in my grave. Oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. You know I tried to treat you right, but you stayed out late at night. But I forgive you, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it on home to me, yeah. Bring it on home to me. Thank you. I think, oh God. Oh man, I'm not used to using Instagram Live. I think it just like crapped out for a second. Oh well. If you are watching on Facebook and YouTube, I hope I stayed up that whole time. Thanks, you guys. I just want to show you, I'm going to share Elizabeth's comment. So that's what my friend Elizabeth says about the Patreon record. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. And for those who have already signed up for my Patreon, thank you. I just, I want to share, you know, what Patreon's about. Many of you have probably heard a lot about it in the last year because obviously the livelihood of touring musicians has been all but decimated by COVID, and Patreon is a model that really aims to fill that gap that that artists feel in their income stream, particularly in times like this. And what it is a subscription service. So essentially, the same way that you subscribe to Netflix, you would subscribe to me as the creator or artist, and in return for your monthly contribution, which in my case starts at $5 a month, you basically get like a backstage pass to my creative life. I will share things with you that other folks don't get to see. We'll do things like private live streaming concerts where I pick a theme. I really want to do like a Bob Dylan song night. I want to do, old English ballads. I want to do Sam Cooke covers. I'm way open to suggestions. Like I want to poll my patrons on what they want to hear me sing. I share unreleased music with you guys, such as this live album that I'm offering as part of the special offer right now until tomorrow. If you sign up before noon Pacific tomorrow on my Patreon, I will send you a free download of an unreleased live full band record recorded at The Burren in Somerville, Massachusetts in 2018 that sounds killer, and I'm so excited to finally share with you guys. So, and I'm way open, like I said, to suggestions. Like for those of you who are my patrons already, if you have ideas, it's really like this is an exchange. I see it as, you're committing to me, you're saying yes to me and what I do, and in return, like I want to share things with you that are meaningful to you. So I have polled my patrons at different times with like surveys and stuff, but if you have thoughts, like, oh, I want to see like unreleased songs, or I want to see some of your artwork, like I do draw and paint sometimes. So, it's really, I have so many ideas for it. I'm just thrilled that my membership has doubled in the time that I've been doing this special offer. And I'm just really excited to share, more often with you guys on Patreon, and just to really start using it as a part of my creative process, and like share, a new song that I'm working on, for example, like a voice memo from my phone. I've shared, recordings that are from years ago that no one's heard. I've shared like essays about songs that you all would recognize, and just kind of share the backstory. And so that's what Patreon's all about. It's a way to support artists in a really meaningful, sustaining way, and we appreciate it enormously. And if you don't choose me, I hope that you choose another artist or musician whose work you love, because it's such a great way to support what I would say is real art. It's not the mass-produced kind of stuff. It's not manufactured for pop radio. It's what I do. It comes from my heart. And I've been doing this since I was a little kid. I have, if you watched Inside Live last night with Tom Paxton, he had a great quote, which was, "We do this because otherwise we'd go crazy." That's like, I'm paraphrasing, but I don't feel like I have a choice really in terms of making music or not. Like, I've been singing my whole life. This is just who I am. And I'm so proud to be able to share it with you, to be able to connect with you guys over it. So, Patreon is just one more place where I get to share what I do, and you get to hopefully really enjoy it. So, great. I'm going to do another song. Cool. Everything's still working. All right. Any requests? All right, Vincent, unreleased songs, artwork, sounds good. Yeah, and I also sent my patrons at the end of 2020, anyone who was a patron last year, I sent handwritten lyrics that I like watercolored, and I know folks are really loving those. I'm doing like handmade merch, sending stuff in the mail. So it's all good. All right, I'll shut up and sing a song now. Okay, Joe says Twilight. Cool. Coming right up. Aw. All right, I'll do Twilight and then line by line. How's the sound on Instagram, Joe? I never use it. I hope my phone doesn't die. All right.
The shade and the sunlight gather in pools. There are trees to the right, twisted and wild. To my left is the sea, like a glimmering eye. Well, I'm not the first one, and I won't be the last, who's come to this crossroads and breezed on past with my destination, my only concern. 1 foot on the gas as the yellow light turns. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight. The ocean and I each approaching high tide, and aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone at twilight. My lover is steady, and he tells me be still and take a deep breath. He's just hoping I will, but my mind keeps on racing till I'm far out of sight, at the end of the road, on the threshold of night. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight. The ocean and I each approaching high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone at twilight. Well, the sun's gone down and the twilight is past. That magic hour, it never lasts. It's a long strand of pearls, one that I'll never own. And the answers I seek are the smallest of stones. So I work till I'm tired, then I lay down to rest, and that takes just a bit of this weight off my chest. But the years stretch before me, I admit that it's true. This restless pursuit is what I'm called to do. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight. The ocean and I each approaching high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone. Yeah, I hate to leave being alone at twilight. Twilight.
Thank you, Brooksy. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Janice. Hey, Karen. Nice to see you. You know what? I did What We Got Is Gold at the beginning. You have to rewind. Thanks. Dawn, I don't know that song by Sam Cooke. Dawn asked if I could sing You Send Me, but if I do that Sam Cooke cover night for my patrons, as I have suggested and I want to do, then I will definitely learn that song. It's one of my favorites. You send me, darling, you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Oh, whoa. All right, well, let's see. How about... Thanks, Karen. I'm glad you like that song. I started off with that one. I started off with What We Got Is Gold in honor of almost Valentine's Day. I think I'll do line by line for my friend Elizabeth. And just to remind you all, I'm sure you've already heard me say this, but my special offer for my Patreon, it ends tomorrow at noon Pacific. So until tomorrow, I am offering a free download of my unreleased live full band record that I recorded at The Burren in Somerville, Mass. With an amazing band, and I'll tell you a little bit about the band. So just so you know, sign up starting at $5 a month on my Patreon, and you do get to download the full record. Nobody else has heard it except my patrons, and I'm just so excited to be offering that to folks who are able to patronize me. Please patronize me. Yeah, so the band. Okay, so what makes this record, this live album that I'm offering, so special is not only was it the album release show for my record Visions that came out in 2019, it was basically like this amazing party. I joked on stage, like I felt like I was at my own bat mitzvah that I never had, or like coming out party, or like wedding to myself. It was just all my friends and family were there, folks in Boston. The place was packed. It was so fun. It was just such a lovely night. And, you know, the whole thing was recorded, multi-track. Thanks, Vincent. You're really selling it for me in the chat here. And so we put together a band. Freebo led this amazing band. We had one rehearsal, but these guys were so good it didn't even matter. They didn't need any more than one rehearsal. It was Freebo on fretless bass, my dear friend John JT Thomas from out here in LA, who actually played on Visions. We flew him out and he played keys beautifully that night. We had Marty Walsh, who is an associate professor at Berklee College of Music and who has played on countless LA sessions. He's played with Donna Summer, Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers. I mean, if you look up Marty Walsh, not the mayor of Boston, Marty Walsh, the guitarist, his credits are, innumerable. And then the drummer was a guy named Dave Mattacks, who is known for his work with Fairport Convention. And these guys just killed it. And my older brother actually came up to sing some harmony. So I've always wanted to do a live album, but I just never quite figured out how I wanted to release it. Just like you got to have a whole plan, and like I was just too lazy to come up with the plan to put it out. So as I was thinking about how I wanted to kind of gather some more interest in my Patreon, tell folks about it, I thought, I'm going to run this special offer for 2 weeks where folks get to download it. So, I'm really happy to say that it's been going well, and, my membership has doubled in the time that I've been doing it. So thank you all so much who have taken advantage of the special offer. I see you. I love you. I'm so happy to have you on board for this part of my journey. So. I wouldn't call it early. It's not too late
played my hand, I gotta leave the rest to fate. I could lie here crying, I try to understand. My chips are gone, I can't make no more demands. Well, it's hard to face it, let it get so bad. I stuck a knife into the life I had. Nobody made me do it, and I blame myself. Wouldn't give that power to no one else. But I'm guilty, I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. I got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care to find, you can read me line by line. My daddy left me, I got a broken heart. It's a good excuse, or it's a place to start. I loved him dearly, and I watched him die. But I caught his spirit, I keep it safe inside. But I'm guilty, I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. I got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care to find, you can read me line by line. I know you tried, but it wasn't enough. Had a hungry soul, boy, I ate you up. So deal another while the flames are high. There's no use waiting, baby, watch me fly. But I'm guilty, I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. I got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care to find, you can read me line by
Thank you, friends. It's nice to be here with you for a little time tonight. Thanks to those who have already taken advantage of the Patreon special offer that is running until tomorrow at noon Pacific. You can sign up at any level starting at $5 a month, and in return, I will be sending you a free download of my unreleased live full band rockin' album, Live at the Burren, that nobody else has heard, and I don't know when it will be available more widely. Don't have a plan for that, so if you want to hear it, this is really your last chance to hear it for some time. Thank you all so much. thanks for being here for this 40 minutes. It's been a pleasure. And I also want to mention I am doing a solo live streaming concert with Club Passim on Saturday the 27th of February. So just mark your calendar for that. It's coming up pretty soon. I guess 2 weeks from Saturday, I think. Yeah. So thanks for coming to my surprise concert. All right, everybody. Have a lovely evening. I will see you next Wednesday for Inside Live right here on Facebook and YouTube with our guest Amy Speece. Freebo and I are so excited to welcome Amy Speece, as well as another friend of mine, Emily Brown, in the after party. She's a beautiful singer, friend of mine from college, and it's going to be really fun. So Inside Live next Wednesday and every Wednesday after that. And yeah. Find me on Patreon, y'all. Patreon.com/AliceHowe. That is the place to hear the live album, unreleased live album. Special offer. Ends tomorrow at noon Pacific. Okay, bye. I'm going away now. Wait, I don't actually know how to end this on Instagram. But